All right, so we're just a few days into the new year, and if your resolution is to finally spring clean, get organized, then renting a self-storage space might just be the answer. Over the year end in 2013, business at self-storage companies, they say improved 20%, and they anticipate even better business in the future as living spaces here in Singapore get smaller. One company, StoreFriendly, says that about 15% of its clients are accounting and legal firms who need to store stacks of documents before the new year. And of course, a lot of also families who need to renovate or to spring clean their houses. And the thing about facilities like these is they never close, which means they're open 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So to tell us more about it is Jes Johansen from the self-storage company StoreFriendly. So Jes, thanks for joining us today. So your company has its roots in Hong Kong. So comparing Hong Kong and Singapore, very similar environments, dense, very populated. Do you see that same kind of potential here?
Or even more. We haven't stopped growing in Hong Kong. We've been there 10 years. We've only been in Singapore for 2.5 years. We've started very well. We're very happy with our entrance here. But even in Hong Kong, we're still growing. There's massive potential for this industry. We think we're onto something that people really need, this kind of product, and we're going to continue to grow in a prudent way.
Okay, so you've been here, you said 2.5 years. Yeah. So when you entered the market, you were kind of the new kid on the block because there were already other established players. What would you say gives you the edge, and have you been seeing steady growth in clientele?
Sure. We do it differently because when you're the last one to the table, you need to do something different. We are more a convenient location concept where we call ourselves like the 7-Eleven of self-storage. We're conveniently located in the neighborhood. We are franchised, we do fully air-conditioned storage, and we do smaller rooms. And we say everybody deserves a StoreFriendly, so we go very close to where our customers are. Okay,
so you want to give people that ease and convenience of being able to get to what they need to get to 24 hours a day at any time of the year as well.
Correct.
You provide a lot of storage services for personal storage, business storage, luxury goods, wine as well. Who would you say is your biggest customer right now?
Oh, residential for sure. You and me and everybody, we have smaller homes. You just touched on it. New developments are coming up. And these new developments are smaller and smaller. And people want additional space. You go in and see a show unit for a new development. And if you want your home to look like that, you need StoreFriendly close by. Because we keep our stuff, we like our stuff. We allow people in a modern living to have good and easy and quick access to all their items. Okay. Yeah, that's what we do. We keep growing. We keep growing into new areas of Singapore too.
So say if I'm new to the concept, how do I know that it's safe? That if I put my things in a storage facility, you know, it will still be there when I want to get it back.
It's better than your home. It's accessible 24/7, but you need to have access with an access card or an access code. There's CCTV, there's staff on site 24/7 at the vicinity of the site. You rent an office or a room during office hours, you can then access it 24/7. So it's a safer solution than your home.
So on average, for how long or what kind of duration would a client normally rent out a space?
It depends on the kind of customer. Ours is like a house extension model. So you have like a temporary storage. If you move or renovate your house, it's typically a short-term storage. It'll be like maybe 6 months. If you do an extension of your home, which is what we focus on, it's 12 or even longer.
So what would you say happens if, for example, a customer doesn't pay his rent and doesn't claim his items and is left there? What do you do with them?
Well, then it belongs to us after a period of time. Then we can sell it, or typically we give it away to charity. It's hard for second-hand items to get really a lot of money for it. It's not gold bars that people store. Sometimes we find something of value, but generally we keep in touch with our customers, make sure they're up to date and that they pay. Any industry has bad customers, we do too, but we don't have many. And we stay close to our customers, and that's how we manage that.
Okay, Jes, one last question for you. I'm sure in this industry you've seen it all. One of the, maybe perhaps the strangest item or strange request you've ever had?
We have many. I mean, it's an extension of your home, so whatever goes on in your home goes on in self-storage. I always think the most strange thing that people store are useless items. Like we had one lady not too long ago who stored plastic bags.
Really?
Why would you, But that was what she sort of collected. But people store all kinds of things.
Okay.
And that's just one example.
All right, thank you very much, Jes, for coming in.
Thank you.
Pleasure speaking to you.
Happy New Year.
And that was Jes telling us how to better organize our life with self-storage. Maybe a good idea for spring cleaning, Lunar New Year coming up.